Hands again for Tiffany Rodrigues.
Tonight. All right. Right? Let's give it up for everyone. I can see absolutely nobody right now, which is perfect. So I'm Tiffany Rodrigues. Yes, I know. I look like a Rodrigues, just like Kim Kardashian likes white boys. I know. So I used to sing for ABBA. Great, wonderful years until the divorce went through and I actually lost my Swedish accent. So in order for me to keep up with my Swedish dialect, I actually chomp on a bunch of Swedish fish. Works like a charm. So I actually had a meeting last week with a vendor whose name sounded like a sneeze. Achittu, achittu. Okay, I kid you not, all right? And this man should have sneezed out the 2-week-old piece of meat he had stuck in his teeth. And I say 2 weeks old because it smelled like he was smuggling a corpse. You know, and to add insult to injury, you know, he had summer teeth. You know, some are there, some are not. And the few that he had this 2-week-old piece of meat in there, all right? I had $1 million file transaction I had to do at the end of the day, and the only thing I could comprehend at that moment was this 2-week-old piece of meat. And it was talking to me. You know what it was singing to me? Started from the bottom, now here. To me. So, you know, he asked me when this file transfer will be done. I said, you know, I snapped out of my fantasy, or my horror, and I told him, look, dude, this will be done at the end of the day, just as soon as I drown your throat with Clorox and scrubbing bubbles. I had an interesting date a few years back before I got married. The guy was gorgeous, 30 years old, and lived on Seacliff, Long Island, while I lived in Massapequa at the time. We met at the bar, and the chemistry was amazing. We got hot and heavy right then and there, and we started making out. And we decided to take it back to his place and finish the job. And I couldn't wait to rip off his pants like he was a Christmas present. And there I saw it. This moment reminded me of a Chinese takeout order I get every Friday called Mugu Gai Pan. You know, there's chicken, slamming, garlic sauce, lots of veggies, and Chinese baby corns. Do you know what it's like to tear open a Christmas present and you see a knitted fucking hanger instead of a tennis bracelet? So fine, alright, whatever. He's the one moaning and groaning at this point. At this point, me? I'm admiring the guy's Ralph Lauren wallpaper. I'm doing my nails and his taxes simultaneously. We finish, and you know, I look at my watch and I said, oh, I gotta catch the 9:08 train. It was 9:38. I was out of there. So he emails me the next day and he says, I had a really great night with you. Let's do it again. Do what? You weren't inside of me. What the fuck are you talking about? So, look, anytime I order any Chinese food and I happen to see any Chinese baby corn in that bad boy, I'm calling my therapist to help me with my mental disorder. On a much lighter note, I'm actually trying to get healthier these days, and I'm taking fish oil vitamins, and I'm adding them to my repertoire of other vitamins. But like burping out fish oil, man, that shit's gotta go. I'm debating whether or not I want to, die of vomiting or poor cardiovascular health. So I asked my friends, hey, what should I do about this? Should I take something else? Is there something else out there that, I'm not aware of? And, some friends said, yeah, you can take odorless vitamins, or you can take these gummy bear vitamins. I'm like, oh, damn, yeah, I can get into gummy bear vitamins, sure. But I'm thinking, wait a minute, hold the fuck up. What if I get addicted to these things, and then I chomp on gummy bear fish, and now I die of obesity? What the fuck? Whatever, but you know what? I'm not wasting my money on those fish oil vitamins, because what I figured out, I'll take those, and I'll burp into a blind man, and he can say, hello, ladies. Oh, my God. All right. Who's watched the infomercial of, Shaun T Insanity, or even the T25? Anybody? Come on, lie. Okay, I have. And I got real pumped watching Shaun T with the guarantee, right? I got psyched. I want the six-pack abs, right? So I put on my sneakers, okay? I took off the 7 feet of dust off my treadmill. I walked right to the kitchen, and I opened a bag of popcorn chips. And I decided to work out my jaws instead. What the fuck is wrong with me? And on the popcorn chips it said, gluten-free. So my bullshit button in my head said, oh, I can slam down on those. Why? Because they're gluten-free. Douchebag, it didn't say addict-free. Well, it doesn't matter if it's gluten-free, fat-free, or dick-free, or bullshit-free, One is too many, 1,000 never enough. So, something tells me that the only six-pack abs I'm going to get are the painted ones on a t-shirt right outside this club. All right,